on both wrists.
I can just see Mary Jane now. Oh, let me get that for you.
Yikes! You need to see a dermatologist. You got issues, son. Marvel has announced a Secret War live kickoff event live on marvel.com/Secret Wars on Tuesday at 3 p.m. And they have promised the announcement to end all announcements. Sorry, I had to say it that way too.
This is the end of the announcements.
This will actually be live streamed from, I think it's Manhattan Comics. Mm-hmm. It's coming from a comic book store. So they are, which is kind of cool. They're making their announcement at a comic book store.
Yes.
So I'm interested to see. I mean, of course, this is going to be like the lead up to the Secret Wars event. And there's obviously going to be a huge announcement, whether it's, I mean, it may pertain to comic books. It may be a movie announcement. You don't really know. So at the very least, I'm going to be tuning in to see how they do it. And it'll be Tuesday at 3 p.m. I'll be out of class by then, so I'll be able to watch it. So, Avengers number 40 just came out and has started the lead up to the Secret Wars and the end of the Avengers series, which I'm sure is going to be rebooted again. But this volume of the Avengers series will be ending very soon. And it actually had a pretty big moment. This is the other death that I was talking about. Now, if you're planning to read Avengers number 40 and you haven't done it yet.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Exterminate! Exterminate!
Give me about 30, 45 seconds. Then you can turn this back up and we'll be good to go. And I don't follow the Avengers in the comic books. So dropping into this one was a little confusing. There's apparently the Shield Avengers, then the New Avengers, which is a completely different group, then the Mighty Avengers, which is a completely different group. They are at odds with the Illuminati. Chuck, there you go.
Hey.
Which is a group that has Hulk, like the Bruce Banner Hulk, Blue Bolt, Black Panther, and a couple other guys. They're like at odds with the Avengers, and then there's the Cabal, which are apparently like the really, like, I guess the Illuminati is like the kind of medium bad guys, but then the Cabal is like the really, really bad guys. That was really confusing. But at the end...
listen. You don't just say that they're the really, really bad guys. You got to give me proof, man. Who is in this group?
Thanos, for one.
Yeah.
If that don't tell you, I don't know what will.
But then you have the really, really, really bad group who is led by the leader.
Giant-headed leader.
Says the leader.
So says the leader. That's right. Yet that, I mean, like I said, dropping into this was pretty confusing because I didn't realize there were a couple of different groups of the Avengers. Like I said, there's Shield Avengers, who are Captain America, Steve Rogers, who is now old. He's aged. So he looks like he's like 70, 80.
Yes.
Steve Rogers, Hawkeye, Maria Hill, War Machine, Invisible Woman, Captain America, the current Captain America, which is Falcon, and Captain Marvel. Then there's the new Avengers, who are all people. The only one I've actually heard of, two that I've heard of, is Black Widow and Spider-Woman. All the rest of them are new, hence the name, New Avengers. Then there's the Mighty Avengers: Luke Cage, White Tiger, Spider-Man, Blue Marvel, She-Hulk, Power Man, and Spectrum. Then you've got the Illuminati, who is Beast, Hulk, Mr. Fantastic, Black Bolt, Black Panther, Captain Britain, Amadeus Cho, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange now has an eye in the middle of his forehead, which is really creepy.
Amadeus Cho. I'm quite intrigued.
Cho.
Amadeus Cho.
He's like a genius. He's got like genius level intellect. But the Cabal is Namor, Thanos, Black Swan, Terrax, Maximus, Proxima, Midnight, Corvus Glaive. I have never heard of them. Namor and Thanos are basically the only ones I've heard of in that. But, as I was saying, at the end of this issue, Black Panther, with the help of Black Bolt, killed Namor.
Submariner dies?
The Submariner was killed at the end of this issue. Again, if it sticks, I'll be shocked. But look, apparently, from the reading that I did, Namor was somehow responsible for Black Panther's sister's death.
Yes.
Why are you laughing?
Well, because I'm just sitting here thinking how sad it is that Agent Carter will never be able to give Namor his shot. He's dead.
Okay.
Moving right along.
Yeah. So T'Challa wanted revenge on Namor. So they in the issue, or in the Avengers 40 that just came out, they're somehow dropping in, and I think this is going to lead into the Secret Wars. They're dropping into different universes, and they have to destroy the other planets as they drop into them to protect the multiverse, basically. So they go to destroy. They set the bomb to destroy this Earth, and Black Panther takes a shot, and he stabs Namor, which would never kill him, because he basically just took the sword out and then broke it in front of him, and asked him if he thought that was going to do it, and Panther says, "No, I did that to distract you." Then here comes Black Bolt, hits him with a shot that knocks him off of the floating platform that they were on.
Yes.
So he's been stabbed. He's fallen, God knows how far. Hits the planet. He still that's not going to kill him. This is Namor we're talking about. But and Black Panther starts explaining it. I know that's not going to kill him. I know what you did to him is not going to kill him, but it'll stun him. And he'll lay there long enough to know what's going to happen, because he's now down on the planet that they're getting ready to blow up. So he knows it's going to happen, but he hasn't recovered yet, so he can't do anything about it. And the last line was Black Panther saying, "And most importantly, I want him to know who did it." So he's all kind of bitter.
Oh yeah.
So it was very well done.
Okay. So I have just had a revelation here.
Mm-hmm.
This just in from the Ninja Troll.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I think that at the end of Secret Wars, all will be right in the world of Captain America.
You think Steve Rogers will be back?
Yes.
To
yes,
fighting weight, basically?
Yes, but then Tony Stark's going to die, and Falcon will take over the role of Iron Man.
He'll be Falcon Iron Man.
Iron Falcon.
Iron Falcon. Yeah. I still keep going back to the week when you threw out the Iron Punisher.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I want to see that. That would be awesome. But yeah, that's the thing. What is everything? What is going to be coming out of Secret Wars? What are they going to do? And I think that may be part of the announcement that they do Tuesday. Maybe give a little tease of what's going to be happening after Secret Wars.
Okay, well, here's also my prediction. What's going to come out of that? They're going to get a chapter out of DC's book for the 0 Hour campaign, and confusion is going to come from Secret Wars.
Could be. That's a distinct possibility. It could happen. So, Diamond Comic Distributors has released its list of the top-selling comics for 2014. In the list of the top 10 best-selling individual issues, 9 of the 10 were from Marvel Comics. Number 1 was Amazing Spider-Man number 1. The number 2 selling issue was the only non-Marvel title, The Walking Dead number 132 from Image Comics. DC didn't make the top 10 single issue list at all. All 4 issues of the Death of Wolverine miniseries were also in the top 10. Number 3 was Rocket Raccoon number 1. The foul-mouthed, gun-toting raccoon made the top 10. In the graphic novel list, 9 out of 10 were Image Comics. 4 Walking Dead collections, 4 Saga collections. The lone DC entry on either list was Batman Volume 1, The Court of Owls. In the overall publisher stats, they went Marvel, DC, Image, IDW, Dark Horse, Dynamite, and Boom.
And Boom.
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 And I'm not just saying that to end my story. Boom is a comic publisher.
And they're doing great work. When is the second part to Star Trek Planet of the Apes coming out?
It should be soon, I think.
This has to happen.
Maybe it flopped.
And listen, Dixon.
I can't believe that.
While we're talking about the comics, you gave me one comic book, and I never saw another one, and I was so captivated by this one comic book, and it's not me chastising you.
If you say God hates astronauts,
no. This is
come over there and beat you down.
Listen, this is honest to goodness how I feel. My life has not been the same since the Green Hornet number 1.
Okay.
Green Hornet number 1.
I don't think I actually read that.
Oh, that was great, man. The artwork in it was great. It was the guy that did the Justice League Task Force who was the artist on that. Can't remember his name right offhand. But the first story was really, really good. Really good.
I did get a Green Hornet trade paperback in my last comic bento box. Green Hornet Blood Ties.
Oh.
From Dynamite Comics. Dynamite. That's right.
I need to get on the comic bentos box.
You do?
And, well, listen. And it's just like cable television. I talk to people all the time, and they say, "Hey, did you watch so and so last night on cable TV?" Well, no, I don't have cable. So they drop the conversation. Then time will go by, and I will talk to them again. And, well, did you see this last night on cable? No, I don't have cable.
I told you.
So
Did I stutter?
By the time that everything's said and done, I am just absolutely distraught. About the fourth time that they say, "Did you see this last night on cable?" And I'm like,
What?
"No, I don't have cable, and quit rubbing my nose in it."
What did I say?
So, for anybody who wants to know, no, I don't have the damn comics bentos box. That is my public declaration right now.
Feel better now?
Yes, I do.
And for some reason, you keep adding an S to it. It's bento box.
Well, and
I think he's trying to make it plural.
Yeah.
yes, meaning I would get more than one.
Which you wouldn't.
But he wants to. So shh.
Yes. I want to be part of the program.
But if you got 2 in 1 month, it'd be the same thing. And that's no fun.
It's one to keep and put up and one to read.
Yeah.
But these are trade paperbacks. So
You know what? Talking about this is making me want to go and rip every collector's edition of everything that I've got open and read it.
You should. Also, in the last one that I got, was one about Elvis, the King, Daddy.
Let me see it. Hold it up there. Let me see it.
Dun-dun-dun.